Morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Just a reminder, everything we're about to do is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not trade with live funds, and this is strictly just to demo and paper trade. So welcome. Should be able to see my normal chart screen now. You guys can just let me know. And then we got NFP release in a little bit less than 4 minutes. And so we'll be tracking it live and helping out and just showing the True Algo system as it goes. But any questions or things you guys want to see, just let us know, and I'll do my best to jump around and show you. But yeah. So, and hi, thank you guys for all saying hello. Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Today we do have, we've had a huge bearish trend through our True Algo system, and we did get a short during the Asia session on the US 30. This is US 30 on the right side of your screen. The NQ is in the center of your screen, and then the ES, so SPX SPY folks, you're over here on the left side of your screen. And so we had a nice bearish confirmation in the Asia session, 2 different entrances towards Asia, pushed down. And then one of the things that we teach our members, you guys have seen in our videos, is the goal is to get the average rather than always not holding your plays for as long as you're supposed to. The system gives you the average win amount, and you can see here it's a $105 move on the US 30, and it pushed down exactly 105 right before London opened, and then from there that retracement back up. You can't enter here, it has to hit the box, and then from there it's right back up to the same place. And then one of the things that we try to teach our members, and all of you guys, this is the initial first entrance, and you can see up here in the top right, this is that place where most of you guys get terrified and you recapitulate, like you sell your position only for it to then run in your favor, and it frustrates you like crazy. And so again, with our stats, we give you the average amount that will happen. So the average is when you took a short right there, it'll push against you at least 32 ticks or $32 on the US 30. And it also, we have a percentage, 72% of the time price will come back to that box. So you put those together, price retrace 42 ticks, and then it runs exactly $105 in your favor. So just trying to teach people how to hold through volatility, and then hopefully that can help them just start to become more mechanical. Right now, we're in a different spot than if any of you guys have been on our streams before, and True Algo members, you guys already know this, but we're in a different spot. Like the big red box that you guys see, I could remove it off the screen to make it easier to see, but that's not how we are, and it's not reality. Like the reality is we're in a massive bearish trend box from True Algo. And you can see, I mean, it's caught the price action just like yesterday's day system did. And so right now, the ES, left side of your screen, is trying to flip bullish, just from a daily perspective. And again, markets don't just ever go straight down or straight up. It's always staircases. And so that's what we're tracking right now. It's trying to put in a long, but we won't have it until NFP releases. And again, NFP is just about to release, everybody. The NQ is telling us to go long, but the ES isn't telling us yet. And though True Algo members, we don't have to build confluence, I do believe we're going to reject here, but the NQ is saying we're going to go down because we're already in this bearish trend. And then US 30 is in that bearish candle. And then just really quick before I run out of time, DXY is confirmed bearish. So that means, statistically speaking, we should get a bullish NFP. So we'll see here in a second, and I'll help guide you guys as we go. But I'm expecting a bullish NFP just because of where DXY is. But we'll see. It's just about to pop. And then just ask questions as we go, and I'll be here to help. Be really funny if there's not really much volatility. There's the NFP release, and then there's your bullish move. So again, the only reason why I said that was going to happen is because DXY is confirmed bearish. So there's your bullish move. By the way, US 30 did a full 180. You can see we hit the box here, and then there's your blast off. And so we did get that bullish confirmation. I said on NQ, I'm still trying to build confluence, but that was a bullish confirmation right there on both of them. And then there's your push up. But I don't know any of you that took it, but I hope it just makes sense to, like, with me live streaming and trying to help the members in a live situation. I didn't say that we would go down. And it's all because of DXY. DXY is confirmed bearish. And so therefore, if DXY is confirmed bearish, then statistically speaking, NFP will be bullish. The news events should be opposite of what DXY is. And hopefully that helped you. And now if you're not in anything, we can just go ahead and just wait a little bit. If you watch here on the NFP, you're about to clear, very close to clearing our True Algo daily beacon. And so I'll show you the stats on it. You guys have seen this before, True Algo members, you too. You've already cleared the beacon and scalp target both on the ES and US 30, right here and right there. We're just trying to get the NQ to get up to this one. It'll pop up in just a second over here in the top right or bottom left, the stats for it. There you go. So there's a 78% chance that we will get to this target right here. So 78% now that we've got that bullish confirmation to get up there. A reminder, True Algo members, it happened instantaneously. Your prop firms block you from getting into those trades, but nonetheless, don't let the prop firms decide if you win or lose. And again, watch center of my screen just so we can get this target cleared. You'll see it happen. And it's either one tick shy. There you go. Now it's cleared. Again, one of those things like not getting out of your play early, always being scared of volatility. You can see the check marks there, and our stats open update instantaneously. So what was just 78%, now it is 80%. And there we go. Cool. And you guys can see DXY is actually going up right now. So again, this is a rare thing. I know those of you guys are not members here. When I talk about macro stuff, you probably won't understand what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to do a disservice to you or confuse you, but DXY should be going down. And right now it's going up, as are the index futures. So yeah, congrats, Jeff. I'm happy for you, buddy. Glad you're back. I'll check some other assets now. Gold and silver, I apologize that I didn't get over to it sooner. Gold was in bearish confirmations already, and then silver had a bearish confirmation right before that. And then when NFP released just now, gold and silver had already hit our box. And then with gold, our average win on gold, it's nuts, man. Like, look, I laugh. The True Algo members get it. Again, if you're not a member, you won't get it. But like, this is our average win on gold. It's a $9.50 move on gold. It's huge. And you can see that is the exact win. And then price pushes up. But we've also hit our box. And then over here on silver, the average win is 40 ticks, but with silver, that's a 20-cent move. We didn't get to the full average, but if you hit a True Algo box, as you guys have seen in plenty of videos with us, that's where price stops. So we did try to get the average, but we didn't get it on silver. Oil's over here on your right, and one of those things about oil, right now there's no play down here, and you might be regretting like, hey, I couldn't get in an idea there, but the reality is you guys shouldn't be able to trade every time you're on a chart, and that's why people change their time frames to try to make it so. But you see, as we pushed up here, there's no hit of this box and then a bearish close. So the True Algo system stopped us from taking shorts here and instead showed us that we were just going to push up higher. So, and then now we did get a bullish confirmation right here on oil, retracement, and then straight to take profit, hits the box, and now that play is done. So right now oil is neutral, as is gold and silver currently after the win that it just occurred. I'll switch over to crypto now. I know some of you just asked. We had really good shorts on crypto yesterday. And True Algo members, Ethereum is still inside of our trend zone, so you don't have to build confluence for Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is looking for reasons to build short ideas off the weekly system. And then Ethereum had a short idea earlier, and it's back testing. We're starting to get a little bit more bullish market structure as well. But there's a potential that if ETH can close up here, that's when it clears both zones. So like this isn't a long right there. Has to clear both boxes. Once ETH closes above here, this is basically 22.15. We can look for Ethereum to go long. And then also we do have a True Algo beacon right here on ETH. I can check the stats for you as well. This will just tell us the percentage chance that this target right here, guys, that True Algo will tell us the chances are you're going to clear that, as in hit that. And so right down here, 76%. And you just saw it live on the NQ. So there's a 76% chance this is going to happen. And so, but you have to get a close above both these boxes for that to occur. And then Bitcoin, folks, we can look to go long on Bitcoin when we get a new close above 91.2. Until that happens, this is going to be a place to collect shorts. Close above the yellow box, then you can look for longs. Tether's looking like it wants to go short as well. It would be nice to get Tether to close below our yellow box as well. Looking at stocks really fast, just to give us a gist of what's going to happen here. We don't have another close for 10 minutes, so nothing too major. But I just want to show you how good True Algo is at help predicting what can happen. I know sometimes you hear that word prediction, and you've heard that from other places, and their predictions don't work because everything is hindsight or it changes. So when you backtest it, that's not where it was. Our boxes aren't going to move. So like right here, leading into this release, Tesla was bullish for NFP, and you can see the bullishness plays out, and look where Tesla stops, right at our box. Apple was neutral because Apple didn't hit a box, but look where Apple is right now. Now it's neutral. The reason why I'm telling you this is wait when I come back to the indexes. Look where it hit a box above, and now it's stopping. You can't keep longing the high. And then over here, Microsoft, even though it looks like it touched the box right here, guys, center right, it has to literally touch the box. So Microsoft is still neutral. And what's not surprising is that it also hasn't hit the box above. That means Microsoft still has further to go. And then over here on Amazon failed. But again, no one's opening positions on options contracts because New York's not open. And so right now, there's a potential that this can flip bullish, but we have to wait for the next close. The last thing I'm going to check is NVIDIA. We tend to watch those big five in the stock market. They make up 30% of the stock market. If you're an index futures person, they can really help build reasons for why your plays go up or down in the index futures. And then there was a bullish confirmation right at the NFP release right there. I know it's really small on your screen, but you see that bullish candle right there? Closed above, and then NFP blasted off. There, by the way, Microsoft Live, look, rewind the tape 30 seconds. Look, there's getting to the box. Again, it was short here. It needed to finish getting to the box, and now it did. And then we should have the same thing play out here on NVIDIA, that NVIDIA will slowly creep up as well. And then now, like I said, pop over to index futures and look what you see. It's crazy, right? They're all three hitting a box above, and now take profits are occurring from the long confirmations we had. The only long confirmation you didn't have was US 30 because it confirmed on the candle that hit both sides. But this is why I'm showing you the stocks and not trying to bore you. I'm trying to show you why our system's built different, and hopefully maybe this will help you. Whether you join us or not, I don't care. It's just trying to show you how to view markets. 95% of people don't check stock markets for help with guidance. And even if they did, they're going to be using all these tools and different indicators to guess. And our system, again, watch how fast you can pop over. Look at the index futures. Look what box they're hitting. And now pop open to the stocks right here. And then look, Tesla's hitting. Apple's hitting. Microsoft's hitting. NVIDIA's the only one that hasn't hit just yet, but Amazon did. Amazon up here. Now it has more to go too. But 3 out of 4 or 3 out of 5 of the big 7 are hitting a box above. That's why the index futures stopped. There's no other reason that they stopped there, no matter what people try to tell you. So don't long the high. And the last thing I didn't update was Russell. The Russell was neutral all day, and then the Russell pushed down here, and now it's pushed up. And the same thing as US 30, there was no play to take on the Russell. So you can't do anything on that. So I won't hang out over there either. Good old Euro. Trader X, you're not a member, right? But I know you attend these streams, or do I have you wrong? So the Euro, Trader X, or anybody else that's asking, Forex is very easy this week. And it's been really easy. Let me show you like how crazy the Forex side this week looks like crypto. Like, look, literally on Monday during the New York session, this is literally 9 a.m. See right here? I know I'm zoomed out, but just to show you how powerful the system is, you see this box right here? See how it says trending red, bearish? Since that point on Monday, the only thing you should be looking for is shorts. We lost our weekly system. That's how bearish the DXY has been, which means every pair against the dollar, the pound, the Aussie, the Euro, is bullish. And you can see here, Monday evening, Tuesday during the Asia London session, we gained above the weekly box here on the Euro, and it's been nothing but up, up, up. And that's all you can look for. There is zero reason to be bearish on the Euro. There's zero reason to be bearish on the pound, the Aussie, you name it, I can show you. And then the UJ and the UCAD will be different. They'll be the opposite. So the UJ is going to be bearish. The UCAD is going to be bearish because DXY is bearish. So there's zero reason to be bearish on the Euro today or yesterday or Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to get this to not confuse you guys. The gold and silver plays that the shorts that played out earlier, and now you got this big bullish candle. True Algo members, if gold closes above this box, you got 20 minutes, so it's a while. And then if silver closes above this box, it doesn't matter that it hits the green because the green's the trend. This will be a valid long position on both silver and gold up here at the high. Because remember, even if gold closes in the box, now they're solo assets and you can do whatever you want with them. Look at the volatility. It's so gorgeous. Look. And then when I pop back over the stocks, look, even US 30, the candle's red now. Watch the stocks. You see how big the wick is? Because Tesla hit our box. Apple hit our box. I rewind the tape, guys. Look at Microsoft. I told you it had to pop up and hit our box above, and it did. And now the two biggest markets in the entire stock market, Apple and Microsoft, hit a True Algo box, and now they're selling. And then you look at the index futures. Selling from our box, selling from our box, selling from our box after giving the long confirmation win. So, yeah. And now we have to awkwardly wait 3.5 minutes for this candle to close, and I can update everything. And unlike all the other places you guys have been or whatever, we can't force anything. We just wait for the candles to close. Don't be sold that you hear that prop firms tell you you can't trade on the 15-minute or people told you that, okay? That's a big thing that I hear all the time, that you guys trade on the 15-minute. I have to trade on the 1, 3, and 5-minute. I have a question for all of you. Ask every trader you know. Ask in every one of your Discords, and then ask them what time frame they trade on. And I will guarantee you with 95% accuracy, they will tell you they trade on the 1-minute, the 5-minute, and the 3-minute. And then I will ask you, what do you think the percentage is people lose? And you already know that answer. So stop doing what everyone else does. And then also reminder for all of you here, True Algo members, I tell you guys all this time. If you want to use prop firms, that's fantastic. It might be your only way out. I don't hate prop firms. But please remember, the average payout rate for a prop firm is 1.82%. That is the average. That means you have to be 98% better than the 95 because you have to beat those people out. So don't use multiple time frames. They'll get you. We're just about to have a close here in 2 minutes. My favorite is like disguising it as risk management. Risk management so that you lose 98% of the time. That's some good risk management, I'll tell you what. It's like you are risk managing, not winning. I digress. I'll stop. Morning, Alan. Hope you're doing well, bud. Yep, just a bunch of hurry up and waiting. We're just about to get our next close here in less than 2 minutes on the index futures. I'll update those in stocks. As far as Forex, crypto, commodities, you guys don't update till the 30-minute mark. So you guys got 16 and a half more minutes to go. And then True Algo members, the people who are here that are not a part of our group, they won't know this. But for you all, you guys know how important today is with the QQQ. And I get to update it tonight because that's when the close is. But I'm super excited for Sunday's stream. And then we need to finally do our generational wealth stream this week coming up because we've now hit the level. And so I want to make sure I do that with you all, which means we're going to have a much longer stream on Sunday. So make sure you guys are available Sunday morning for our generational wealth stream. It could go very long, but we'll upload it to the website. You can skip through whatever you want, and I'll cover as many assets as possible, including going through a lot more of the stocks. Just about to have the close, and just so you guys know, again, because we don't change time frames, it's guaranteed to be neutral, neutral, neutral. So you can't do anything. There's your close. You can't long, you can't short the ES or NQ. It's not because we're in the middle of our boxes. If you guys look, like we're literally at the middle of our box system right now. The reason why you can't go long or short is with our system, remember guys, we've hit a box above and below with the same candle. That means it's the literal definition of neutral. So you can't do anything. If you're someone who uses like our Heinz indicator, then right now you have a high and low right here. And you're waiting for a close below or above. Which, by the way, today with the Heinz system, that would also confirm a position on either this as well. So the Heinz is going to perfectly match up where our boxes already are. But right now, you have to hurry up and wait. You can't do anything. See if the Russell confirmed bullish. No, it did not. Again, Russell, that was a very big candle on the Russell too. You can see the Russell, same confirmation candle. It hit both sides of the box. You cannot do anything. And last thing we can check is stocks. Tesla is neutral. I'll just draw a very nice N. I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla keeps pushing up, guys, because it has to get to this True Algo scalp target right there, or beacon, I apologize. Apple is also neutral. Again, I'm going to try to write all my letters fancy like this. N. Microsoft is neutral. And then Amazon is bullish. So 3 are neutral. You guys see neutral, neutral, neutral. And then Amazon is bullish. And then really quick, let's check NVIDIA. And I believe NVIDIA is bullish as well. I believe this was a bullish confirmation right here. Yeah. So NVIDIA and Amazon are bullish. Then the other 3 of the top 5 are neutral. That just means to me the index futures are either going to be neutral or basically just stay in an area. They need those stocks to push us up or down, and too many of them are neutral. That's why you will see this in a couple of minutes probably floating in this area. A reminder, we can't take shorts or longs on these candles. You just got to hurry up and wait. Gold and silver pushing back down. There's no confirmation yet. Silver, folks, we did pop that box again and then rejected down for the second time today. Oil hasn't gone anywhere. It's just sitting in the same spot. I'll zoom in a little bit more on oil. You can see oil is going to be a little bit difficult to play. I mean, we had that small little long position. It retraced down into our system and then pushed up for a full long, hit the box, take profit is done, and now you're neutral. You need to get another bullish close here, but if New York volatility kicks in, it's very easy that if it pops this box on the bullish confirmation, then you got to wait again. So your next long on oil, sorry, I deleted it. No information, and then once it comes back, I guess Command Z doesn't work anymore. There we go. Awkward pause. Your next longs on oil are up here, right at the 68 level. And True Algo members, note that we did now on a 4-hour time frame, you did flip my macro box on oil bullish. Euro got up to the 80% wall at the very top now. You can see to the tick it's stopping, and then DXY to the 80% wall, left side of your screen, it can't close any further on the day. And now there's no new continuous moves on the euro or on DXY. Nothing's changed yet with crypto. Remember, Bitcoin's looking for reasons to short, but Tether's also pushing down, and we're waiting for Ethereum to get a close up here to be bullish. If there's any altcoins or things you want me to look at, just let me know. I can pop them up real fast. Look, index folks, just so you guys know I'm not crazy. Like, think about all those people who just missed the move that we were able to catch live. And then now I told you we can't do anything on this candle. And so people were waiting to get in for the volatility, and now that candle was red. And then what do you think they did right here at the bottom? They take their shorts because they also have to wait till NFP even allows them with their brokers to trade. And then now it scoops up and takes them out. Because of the volatility, the spreads are even wider. So I just hope that they don't get punished. And if it does play out in their favor, I'm really happy for them. But again, we should sit on the more neutral side because of where the stocks are confirmed. Again, neutral, 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 and then 2 are bullish. Sorry, I'm still, I don't know if it's allergies or I feel like this is 3 weeks now where like I haven't been fully healthy. I'm trying my best to get better. I'm just answering people on Discord. I'm getting a couple of messages. I apologize. If you guys ever reach out to us on Discord or anything, social media, we try our best to answer you right away. But if you ever want to DM us as well, we actually answer your questions. So feel free to reach out anytime. We're here to help. Didek, welcome, bud. VD, I don't know if you're on the live stream. I see you posting in our Discord. Your stop, I think, got hit on one of those moves. Oh, yeah. It happens. I think he had his stop loss right here and then got wicked out on one of them. you guys know the way we teach you with the system, whether you're a current member or you guys have seen our socials. Like, again, everything is based off of a close. So over here, the win rate on the ES and the NQ is 78% and 76%. So what that means is your stop loss point or stop loss amount. The opposite of that number means the chance that you're going to hit that, or 78% of the time you will not be stopped out for that amount. And so right when the NFP released right here, guys, this is the average move on the ES. You guys can see this here. And then you see how far the wick went right there. And then this is the average stop loss right there. But 22% of the time, you will never close below that stop loss point. And that's something to be aware of. Stack, you are correct. Stack, if you were in the daily system 4 through 7, then yes, what you just said. But on the ES and NQ, you don't have to build confluence because we are in the weekly levels 4 through 7. But as I've been showing you guys this entire week and in the instructional videos, anytime you're in the weekly system, trending boxes, levels 4 through 7 like this, you use the daily system to guide you. And so that's why these things occurred. Same thing with on US 30 too, with the short into that long. Even there was no long confirmation on US 30. But you just use the daily system to guide you within the weekly system. And for any of you guys like, what does he mean? Or can you show me, can you explain it better? Yeah, real simple. Just turn the trend off and then watch our system right here. You'll see in just a second. And this is the same concept, Stack, except for you don't need the ES to build confluence. I still like to build confluence. And again, you see now how the red disappears. And it's the same concept. You just use the day system to guide you within. Just like that, bud. The NQ was just confirmed earlier, but now the ES still built the confluence right at 9:15 a.m. You got that candle close and boom, NFP releases, blast off. US 30 didn't offer you an opportunity to get in the longs, just the shorts that were earlier. I am going to pop that trend back up. Hopefully it doesn't bother you. If it bothers any of you guys, let me know. I can turn the trend box off because you should just be using the weekly system to guide you right now. 6.5 minutes from the next close. You can guys see gold and silver continuing to sell off from our box. You guys saw the same thing on the index futures, right? Again, allowing us, retail traders are going to be longing up top. They don't know where our boxes are or what to do with them, even if they did. And sure enough, when they see a bullish candle, they get very bullish and they want to take it. The problem is they should have longed down here, and now they're going to get punished. The wicks are always just stop losses getting hit and retail taking the wrong side of a trade. But you can see both of those occurring. I mean, even oil to the tick, guys. You ever hear people say to the tick, and it's never like literally to the tick, and it's always hindsight? Like, look, our box didn't move. And if you guys back test and join us, this box will still be there. And look, to the literal tick, and then price stops right there because our box is doing its job until you close above it. So our system saves you a lot instead of getting into things earlier than you should. This will be a bearish confirmation on the Russell if the Russell can close this bearish candle below the box. And then all True Algo members, not just the Russell, it's the same story for all index futures. The only problem is the ES might cancel. Let me get this out of the way. The ES can cancel this short if it hits this box. In the next 6 minutes, the NQ can cancel the short if it hits this box. US 30 is pretty much guaranteed, I think, to be a short opportunity, unless, again, it gets very bearish here in the next couple of minutes. But I'll monitor it with you guys. Oliver said he longed copper. We can go check it out. Let's go see. When you longed copper, Oliver, where, bud? I'm trying to... There's no bullish confirmations. It's one of those things with our system, guys. Like, you see how there's no bullish candle close down here? So there shouldn't be any long opportunity. Yeah, I don't see any long. So let me know where you're at, Oliver, and I can try to help, bud. We're about to be in new shorts here in a second on... Not a second, but a couple of minutes on copper. But just let me know where I can help you, bud. Yeah, I can. Gold's actually over here on your left, Sakai, right here. This is gold. I don't use the CFD chart, the CFD charts. I use the futures data charts. So this is on the COMEX over here on gold. We are about to get a close on gold, but right now, the only thing you can do is be neutral because you can't have a bullish candle hit a box above. So you have to remain neutral on gold if it stays where it's at right now. Silver, that current candle's red now, guys. Just beautifully selling through the system. Good old Bitcoin. Nothing's changed. Bitcoin is looking for shorts right now, guys. I guess I can just draw this up here so it's easier to remember. This is what Bitcoin's looking for. If you're wanting to look for longs on Bitcoin with the system, it's not till we get up to 91.2, I guess, 91.1. You can see it to the right. That's where Bitcoin longs are. You don't want to play in the box unless you're reloading shorts. But right now, Bitcoin is looking for reasons to go lower. And then Ethereum, when you get a close above 222.5, then that would be where you would look for long positions on ETH. Right now, Ethereum is neutral, or you're reloading shorts. Same thing as Bitcoin. They're reloading short opportunities. We're 3 minutes in the close. You guys can see the indexes just did what I said, where they have now touched the box, so they've canceled the next short. So again, you got to wait. This is reality of trading. You don't get to trade every candle like you see with all your other gurus, and that's why they can't do it live, because they're teaching you things that are not realistic. So right now, you got to wait. You can't do anything. And if you're like, man, why do they tell me I got to wait? Like, I want to get into the trade. Guys, if you don't wait now, then why didn't you take the long that our system confirmed right at NFP? Why didn't you take the shorts on US 30 that I told you? Rewind the tape all the way back to the beginning, guys. And you'll see I drew this and I said US 30, the only thing it has to do is come down and finish its move. You can't pick and choose when to follow your rules. You have to stick to the rules. That's what's going to separate you from the other 95%, and versus thinking you deserve to always be in a trade. So like as of right now, I told you if we hit the box below, we have to remain neutral, but we have 3 minutes where everything can change if the ES and NQ close below the box. So I'll draw it what it looks like. We can get a short here and we can get a short there. The NQ is already almost closing below it. You guys see it? So we still might have a short opportunity, but as of right now where the candle is, if it closes right here, you can't take a short. So you got to wait. And then US 30 still in the zone where it can offer a new short opportunity. We're just waiting for the candle to close, but it can't touch that box. That'll ruin the position. Again, these are all from demo and paper trading purposes only, guys. I'm just here to educate. That's awesome to hear, Riley. If you ever have any questions, bud, you can jump on the Discord and you can DM me. I'm an open book. I'll try to help you. Here comes that push down below, almost below the box on the ES. Let me pop up the stocks real fast. You see how, again, Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, from hitting the box, you can see the N above, right? They're neutral. But again, follow the system. You can see how Apple's now getting a bearish candle below the box. So that's going to be into puts, which means you're going to be bearish. You need Microsoft to push below, then it will be bearish. And there's a high probability now right side of your screen. NVIDIA is already below the box. So where it was looking for longs and that's played out, it's about to flip into puts. So that means more reasons to be bearish here. That's why the indexes will flood bearish. US 30 just hit the box below. So now you have to be neutral until it closes below the box. ES and NQ now are below. We have to wait for them to close, guys. You got to wait. Less than a minute away. The ES might cancel this again. So again, you got to hurry up and wait. The NQ might be the only idea, or US 30. This is where you can't let it hit the box. Don't hit the box. Don't hit the box. Come on. Oh, it's going to do it. So the ES, you can't play now. You got to leave the ESB. The NQ and US 30 will be the only ones. Well, Russell as well. The Russell is going to be a short opportunity here in a second. Again, from a demo and paper trade purpose. Gold futures is GC, Sean. GC1. Use the perpetual chart. Don't use the contract chart. Or else you have to broker adjust all the time. Or sorry, the data, it won't go back far. That's the problem. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on my own stuff real quick and answer questions. US 30 will not be a short if it closes in that box. It's got to close below. So the NQ isn't a valid short idea right here. The ES, you can't take a short because it hit the box and closed below, or closed in on the box. Sorry, it did not close. I apologize. It hit the box and it's going to stay right there. And then US 30, you're also at a relief zone as well. You can't do anything. It's closed in the box. So this could be one of those times where we've had one big win on the NQ. It could be a loss. I don't know. We just have to play the odds. And then if it closes above this box, then that will be a long opportunity. But this short here can be difficult if you're just watching where the ES and US 30 are. And the reminder, True Algo members, it's about retracement, right? Like we're trying to see how far this retraces into this box to allow a potential another opportunity as it goes. The Russell is also in a short opportunity right here. And again, this could be a loss. We don't know. This is the average move on Russell. And True Algo members, you know this. The people who watch it, you're watching that you're not a member, you don't know this or won't understand. True Algo members, you guys see the problem with the stop loss, right? So what does that mean? You have to adjust your sizing accordingly, right? Because you can see where the average stop is, but where your actual stop would need to be in theory. So you have to account for that retracement. And you can see we're now back to the box here at the reload zone area for the NQ. Doesn't mean it's going to become a win. Tesla is still neutral, unfortunately. You can see Tesla, when we had that bearish move down from our box, it stopped in our box. So Tesla is neutral. Apple is no longer neutral, everybody. Apple, I can't talk, is now looking for reasons to have puts. Microsoft actually did confirm bearish, even though right now it's pushing against itself. And then NVIDIA, as it came down, closed in the box. So this is the reload zone for shorts. Very similar to crypto right now. And then really quick, let me check Amazon. But that NQ idea is going to still struggle, as will Russell. And you can see Amazon here push down. I'm just trying to see this candle right there. Yep. And there's your bearish confirmation. So more things are bearish right now than they are bullish. So we'll see how those things get played out. But this NQ idea is going to struggle because of where the ES and US 30 are. So we shall see as it goes, everybody. The Russell's pushing up still too. Sorry for bouncing around so much. We did get a close on everything, so I can update everything across the board. Ethereum actually just put in a bearish confirmation. If you weren't bearish before on ETH, Bitcoin is still in its original short ideas. There's no new confirmation above or below. I mean, well, this is a new bearish confirmation right here if you weren't in the Bitcoin shorts. Holy silver and gold. Let's go. So we're still neutral on gold and silver. But you guys, if you can rewind the tape, again, it might seem crazy to you 30 minutes ago, like I was talking about gold and silver, that there was a potential long up here if we could close. If we close up there. And now look what's changed. Do you see how fast? People don't realize this. Like 30 minutes sounds like a long time, but it's not. And look what the 30 minutes just saved you. A literal $20 move against you. That's 200 ticks on gold. Cool. And that's $10 a tick. It's $2,000 against you if you were playing gold and chase the long idea. And so remember what I said on copper? What did I say? The only thing you can be is bearish on copper. And so even just listening to that with that close, there's the close here on copper. We actually do have the stats for your ideas on copper too, right here. This is the average move on copper. And so we've now gotten to the red box. And as you can see, that's why I was saying when someone said they were long on copper, I was confused because our system is only telling you to look for reasons to short, not to go long. And you've now touched the 80% wall, True Algo members, on copper right there. 80% of the time you will not go lower. And if it closes inside that red line, which is 470.4, then we can look for copper to push lower 80% of the time. No new move on oil still. The NQ after that retracement, now it's pushing down. I'll show you how much it's retraced so far. It's retraced 116 ticks. The average we give you is 95. So we did get that retracement, and it did come down almost to the initial entrance zone. You can see right there, like literally touched the entrance. So if you were to get into any retracement and then it pushed down, it's almost 100 ticks with you. And then now you can see currently on the 1 minute, it is pushing against you. Again, it's all just a numbers game, but you have to be ready for retracement. That's what we talked to you guys about. But I'm still not surprised that the NQ's pushing against the idea because of where the ES and US 30 are at support in our system. Russell's pushing against as well. Amazon's getting very huge candles right now. There's a lot of movements on Amazon. Right side of your screen. You see how big the candles are? Which is helping move things. Microsoft's trying to flip bullish. Apple, the candle's bullish, but it hasn't confirmed bullish. And then Tesla's trying to confirm bullish. So literally in 10 minutes, Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon can all flip bullish. That means the indexes will look bullish. And by the way, US 30 and the ES look like they're about to be bullish. Really quick check NVIDIA. NVIDIA is still bullish. So that, again, that would be 4 out of the 7 that are bullish at that point. So again, that's going to make this position very difficult to take. US 30 with that close, that would be a new long position. Brad or BT, I think you were just messaging me about the Russell, correct? This is a valid short, but you have to account for the stop loss management with risk because of where the stop loss actually has to be. So be careful trying to be aggressive, taking the shorts because of where the stop loss has to be. You can see Bitcoin, crypto, all following the indexes right now, starting to push up against. Copper holding that 80% wall so far, as is gold and silver, reacting from our weekly system. See where silver's at reacting as well. I know there's a box down here on silver too. Yeah, you can see silver's also hitting the weekly system and finding reaction right now. And now we just got to hurry up and wait. 8.5 minutes from the next close. Let me read your question. Sorry. CJ, when you're in the red box, you don't have to build confluence anymore, bud. And then just use the day system to guide you within the weekly red box. I showed this earlier, CJ. I don't know if you were here. Like, you can literally turn the red box off because it's just the weekly system trend. Literally just go to range and shut it off and then just move between the day boxes. Because that's the same exact thought. You don't have to only look for shorts because the boxes are red and telling you that we're in a bearish trend. So you see, CJ, same concept. I am just going to leave it on just so I can stay consistent for everybody. Next question, Riley. When does the average retracement system up? Is it every box or every move or candle? Rapper, or Riley, I guess would be easier to say. The stats that we show you, they're included in this system. And it's based off of every idea that is confirmed. We also have alerts that fire off that tell you when the idea is confirmed. But like, you see all this right here, Riley, or anyone else watching? You see how none of those candles that I just drew on hit a box? So therefore, you can't use the stats for any of this. There's no idea. Our system's much simpler than maybe it seems at times. You can't do anything until you hit a box. And once you hit a box, you're looking for the candle to then close above it bullish to take longs, or hit the box and close below it and then now take shorts. And then when that happens, and I can show you, you see this play over here on US 30? I guess I can show you this really fast. Everyone stay with me. I have to rewind the chart because I think I can help him real fast and this will make sense for everybody. And this is when the stats the stats will stay with the asset. You'll see it'll pop up here in a second. Everyone just stay with me. And by the way, you can ask our members if any of them took this short idea. I know Brad or Bradley Terry did, and he can call me out if it's BS. So look, you see how we hit this box above? There's no stats for positions right here because you didn't hit a box. Cool. You hit that box now, but there's no close below it bearish, so you can't short. You'd have to look for longs. You can't take a long till it closes above. So now watch. There's your bearish candle. So look at the stats over here. I know it's really small. I can make it bigger. You can do the same thing too if you get the system. You'll see this dashboard is going to get bigger. And so right here, you open a short. So there's your short opportunity. And we highly suggest when you guys practice, don't practice here. You know what? I'm going to do this. Those prop firms beat you guys up so much and it's so annoying. It shouldn't happen to you guys. So it's much simpler to do this with micros, not minis. Okay. Let the boxes load again. You'll see the stats will pop up. There we go. So look, there's the hit. And then here's your micros. You're actually, you can use, there's already one position. So now add in 4. What the heck? Why is it showing the number 4? Sorry, it's being dumb. There, 5. 5 micros is equal to half of a mini contract. So now you can look for retracement up to our system for a close, and then you can snipe entrance here. Our system already says there's going to be 32 ticks of retracement on this idea. So that means we're already expecting at least price to get to right there. But on top of that, our system says 72% of the time, this asset will return to the box. So that's a high probability within the averages. You are going to retrace against you and allow you to add in the extra amount of contracts to equal a mini. So watch. Starts moving in your favor. against you, and then watch what happens. I think this is the bigger candle. You could have sniped that, but it's okay if you didn't get in immediately, okay? Maybe you were asleep or it didn't close enough to help you and you didn't get in the extra contracts, which is fine. And that's also a valid close here from the box if you missed the initial entrance. And then from here, because everyone thinks that if you're not on minis, you're never going to get enough profit. Now, really fast before I keep continuing, watch. This is saved so you can see the average US 30 move. So right here, you see the stats, 105 ticks on average, guys. So you all are used to closing your positions way too fast. Our system says right here, this is where the take profit is on average, 105 ticks. And then check this out. This is your stop loss. Don't be distracted by the amounts because, again, it's just demo trading. The problem that you guys don't realize when you see this is our win rate is 63% on this asset. That means there's only a 37% chance you're going to be stopped out. And it's still net positive on an R perspective. Okay? And then so from here, as prices continue to move, it's freezing, sorry. Come on. I apologize that it's so slow. I promise I'm hitting the button. It's just not moving. Come on. This is quite awkward. We're getting close to the London Open here. I'm pushing the button to go faster, but TradingView apparently hates me. It's like the hardest or slowest move ever. There you go. Sorry, I don't know why it's taking so long. And watch how price like reacts afterwards. And then there's no reason. I mean, you guys can throw out all your little smart money theory concepts. Look, there's no order block. There's no fair value gap. There's none of that stuff. And all that stuff's going to change as soon as you change timeframes. Why did price shift? Because we give you guys the averages and price hit our average and that's where they took profit. And now you can't use the stats on any of these candles anymore because you didn't hit the boxes anymore. So you have to wait for a box to be hit. I'm going to go back to the live candles now. And if you guys waited with me, let's go. Sorry. It's just, the system's so good. Look at the NQ. When I live stream coach our members, there are so many times, and you guys know this is you. You have this retracement and you are freaking terrified of losing. And those prop firms tell you when you lose. You can call me out if it's BS. It's not. Look at the retracement. 76% win rate. Look, I told you. That means there is only a 24% chance you will be closed out for a loss. And now, what you think is tiny. Guys, this is it's 40 handles. And by the way, we still haven't even gotten to the average win yet on the NQ. And by the way, again, if you think it's BS, here's the Russell. Ta-da. Back to back. Where you get terrified of retracement, we fix that for you. And then look, you got into the box. And now it cannot be a loss because this box can now flip price bullish. We want to get to our average win, but everything comes from the boxes. And so the boxes decide first. So this might be one of those times we don't get the average win, but it is a win nonetheless, especially if you guys took advantage of the retracement. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But that retracement period, when a play goes into drawdown, when they go against you, you always let everything else you let them make your rules. And they do a disservice to you. Apple's still looking for reasons to. There's your next close. I'm going to update everything, everyone. Stay with me. Whoops. Tesla's no longer neutral. So at New York Open, as long as Tesla stays below here, Tesla's going to be looking for puts. Apple is still looking for puts. And then we are still looking for puts on Microsoft. And now NVIDIA keeps going back and forth. NVIDIA's looking for puts. Really fast, everybody. Look across the board. What do you see on the big four? Puts. Shorts for all. And then really quick, we'll check Amazon because Amazon is in the top 4 for market cap. And then hold on. I just grabbed that on accident. Looking for down here. And Amazon is still looking for puts as well. So right now, 5 out of 7 are telling us when New York pops its bell, they're looking to short. Now listen, in 15 minutes, they might hit this box and push back up, or Apple can reverse on us. I'll come back to this right before New York opens to see where we're at. But right now, they're all saying there's reasons to push down. So we'll see as it happens. You can see Russell starting to push up against. And by the way, just so you guys understand, so you know I'm not messing with you, look, you see how the Russell, we had that win play out, and now it hit the box? This position's done. That's it. We wanted to get the average, but you've hit the box, and now you're pushing up. The next set of positions are going to look like this. There is the potential that right at New York Open, Russell's going to look for a long position. It's going to look like this. The only way to take a short on the Russell now is a close below this box with a bearish candle. These are the two ideas, and then that's all you look for New York Open. Until either one of the, and again, it's like here, until either one of these happen, and right now the Russell's already happening, you have to wait for it to close first. That's when you can take advantage of the idea. And the reason why, again, the NQ, you're like, isn't it running against you now, guys? Like, again, man, like, I don't know how better to explain it. Like, from the initial position open, that's 40 handles. And no offense, guys, you've seen all your gurus. You guys are happy when you get 5 to 10. That's 40. But look what happened if you took advantage of the retracement points. And by the way, in our tutorials, we teach our members about entrance 2 being any of that with the box. And you guys were live with me. You can't tell me that you were not able to take an idea, but it doesn't matter. Even if you didn't take any retracement, it's still 40 handles straight down. And remember, guys, when this candle printed, did it or did it not immediately push up? Therefore, you wouldn't have marketed in here. You would have gotten filled into the retracement and then boom, 40 handles straight in your profit. Again, from a demo and paper trade purpose only. And by the way, no matter what happens, even though the NQ has not hit the box, it's still bearish. We cannot be bullish on the NQ, center of your screen, till it closes above here. Everyone else, what you've learned is like, you're going to switch to the 5-minute and then they call it like intermediate time frames. Like, then there's the building conflicts. All they're trying to do is find some way to present a logical fallacy that works for them to make you think the strategy is correct. And if you guys will just watch our videos, we don't BS you here, man. We do not change our strategy. We do not change our time frames. We don't scam our members. We don't offer lifetime memberships because we invest in our members and we're trying to make the system better where everyone else doesn't operate on live candles. They're going to tell you to go journal, like that's going to fix something for you. They're going to tell you to read some self-help book, like it's going to fix something for you. It's all a bunch of BS. None of that stuff helps when you're on live candles. You go straight into your PTSD stage. But they'll go tell you to go journal, which journal tells you nothing. It doesn't tell you why you took your play. It doesn't tell you how far price closed above or below something. Just stop listening to people tell you the same crap every day and then question why our strategy is working versus it's not. Just give it a chance, man. Gold is still neutral, guys. A candle has to close. I told you guys that earlier because that previous candle here. Same thing with silver. You still have to be neutral. There is no bullish close above. I know you're going to think that this candle was a bullish close above, but it's not because that candle hit the box. You got to wait. Same thing with oil. The only thing you can do on commodities is wait. So I apologize that you guys got to wait, but that's part of reality in trading. You cannot trade every asset on every candle. You can draw where the potential long is going to be on gold. It's wherever this current candle closes. As long as it's bullish, it'll be a long idea. But it can't hit this box. If it hits this box, it cancels out the long. So then it would have to close above the box. And then our strategy just continues. It doesn't change. You can't bend the rules. Remember, any of you guys wanting to long gold right now because you're impatient, you would have longed gold up here and gotten destroyed. That was a $2,000 move per contract against you. Just by being patient, which again, if you ask 95% of traders, I will guarantee you they're not patient because they change time frames. So you might be like, wait a second, if I just stay consistent on time frames, will that already help? Yeah. You will beat 95% of traders just by not changing your time frame, even if you don't use our time frames. Just stay consistent. I don't want to confuse you guys with the Russell. Is it okay if I delete these? I can update them as soon as New York opens. The Nikkei is absolutely plummeting. You can see we're on a bearish trend both on the weekly and daily using the True Algo system. And then when we had that NFP news, boom, really good back test of the True Algo system, and now it's just flooding shorts on the Nikkei. We're also getting a really nice pump. God, I told you guys, True Algo members, that there's a potential that we would get a 360 this week. We call that a True Algo 360. It's just absolutely gorgeous on the 10-year. And the 10-year, by the way, did offer bullish opportunities before NFP released. And now the 10-year is pushing down. By the way, guys, if you're never on the 10-year, that's at $1,000 per tick. It's pretty crazy. So, and again, that's where big traders are, not what most retails is playing on. Oops, sorry, hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. I'm back. I'm trying to read your other questions, Riley or anyone else. Again, guys, you can ask me as much as you want. Yeah, and Nick is correct about what he's saying with the lifetime membership, guys. There's a reason why people sell you a lifetime membership. You know what I mean? And if you can't figure that out, why? I mean, there's a reason why you feel like you get scammed by everything, and we don't do that. Again, we're just here to demo and paper trade. We admit that. You know, all those other people who don't admit it. I coach you live almost every single New York session, but I will not lie to you. I will help you throughout these live candles, specifically on live candles. Okay, last question by Riley. Riley, you can ask as many questions as you want, but I won't be offended. Play out every box in red, yellow, green box. So he's asking, is there a learning platform for everything? Absolutely. And so we actually have 4 sections on our learning video platform that you'll get access to if you join. I wonder if I can just show you. Let me see if I can show you. I don't want to mess up the stream with what it is. Riley, can someone post our Discord link? I can pop over to YouTube as well. Just give me a second. We have to wait for this candle to close anyways, and we're 8 minutes from New York, everyone. Give me 1 second. QQQ, what's QQQ at? It's still below 490. So for all of you guys watching, if the QQ, you guys can write it down here. If the QQQ closes below 490 this week, which again is today, you can pretty much bet the stock market apocalypse is going to start. But we're really close to that. But anyways, to go back to your question, Riley or anyone else who's not sure about the system, we have a full video learning platform with 4 sections that every live stream we do is on there. So you can, if let's say you're a member today and you missed this stream, we'll upload this stream to our learning platform and you can watch it back to see how we reacted on live candles. But the most important thing is when you first join our system, it's only 5 videos you have to get through. It's called Getting Started with True Algo. It explains every aspect of the system. Then there's a video right after that explains the frequently asked questions after watching that video based off of what our members said. And then you watch that video right afterwards. And it's only 8 minutes. The first one is long. It's about an hour long, but it explains everything. But then you get that question video right afterwards to remind you. And then on top of that, there's just 3 more videos that explain the retracement specifically, because you guys don't really get this. Retracement is the most important thing in trading, which is what you all call drawdown, which you let defeat you in prop firms. And once you take advantage of our retracement, it almost always turns every asset instantly into a 3R. And reminder, even without using retracement, almost all of our assets are already a positive win rate as well. So we will help you, unlike what you guys might feel in other places where they're always pushing out new indicators. We have the same system every day. That's why we're consistent. But you will get help, bud. We'll be here to help you. Everyone always says that. And that's why I said, Riley, go on to our Discord and message me. I will actually support you and help you, even if you're not a member. I'll help answer any of the questions that you might have. Really quick, let me pop up YouTube so I can type it here. I didn't see anyone type the link. I got to turn my volume off. I can hear myself. It's weird. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just typing the Discord. And Riley, you can reach out. Any of you guys can reach out to me. It's Nick or Crypto Nick on the Discord. Anytime. I'll pin it to the top too, so it's easy to find. Just click that link and reach out. Everyone, and then this happens a lot, and you guys probably have done this. Like, you see us do this live, and you ask, can I get private lesson coaching? Do you charge? Or it's always like, I know you charge, but how much do you charge? Guys, I don't want to coach you live. Sorry, I apologize. I don't want to coach you one-on-one. I'd rather do this every day on live candles with the entire group so you can call it out if it's BS, but also if it helps you. Everyone else who sells like the private mentorship, like it's just another way to make money. Like I don't need to do that and I don't want to do that. I just want to help the group as a whole. So I don't want to sell you on private mentorships. That's why we don't like it. So if you want help, just ask me questions. The amount of DMs I get every day from our current members showing me their ideas, using the strategy, is this a confirmation? Am I doing this correct? I answer everybody. And so you don't have to pay me individually just to get help. We're here to help you. Shaw is asking why we stick to the 30-minute time frame. Really simple. You ready? So Shaw's asking why, and by the way, it's Shaw, it's not every asset. The index futures is 15 minutes. And by the way, you saw the wins live, both the NFP release and the shorts on NQ and Russell right here. Those are 15-minute candles. And guess what? All three of them won, including the NFP release. So that should answer your question already. But if it doesn't, on Forex and on gold and silver, commodities, crypto, they're on a 30-minute. And you might be like, well, why? Very simple. These are the stats that are provided. There's a 77% win rate on gold. There is an 80% win rate on silver. And then they are both positive R's on the 30-minute time frame. That's why. But you guys are taught to be on a 10-minute, not 10-minute, I wish. You're taught to be on the 5-minute, 3-minute, and 1-minute. And the worst thing is they tell you it so that you do positions like this, guys. These people lied to you. Do you understand why they lie to you when they show you a position like this? True Algo members, what does it mean when someone tells you they only take an 8R position? What are they really telling their people? They try to make it seem like they're managing risk, but they're lying to you. Why? And there's a delay in YouTube. I have to wait. True Algo members, tell everybody here why they're lying. What are they actually telling them? And I teach this to our members and everyone else. You'll be like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Why don't they say it like that? They won't. And as I wait for the awkward delay, if you are told that you got to manage your risk and I use an 8R or I use a 5R, 13R, they're telling you, okay, if it's an 8R position, then you are okay, as Zip just said. You are okay losing 7 straight plays in a row and never winning until the 8th time. How many of you are okay losing 7 times in a row? You're not. That's the point. They lie to you with this. They lie to you with the time frames. I know I sound like I'm being bitter. It's just I get accused all the time that like the system doesn't work on those time frames. Yet it's the same 95% of people that tell me that, and they use smaller time frames and they are not consistently profitable. So how are you going to tell us our system doesn't work when you haven't even used it? So I understand that they're just bitter because they've been duped by everybody. There's a reason why every one of those mentors sell the same BS, and we don't do that to you. Cool. All right, let me go back to, there was something else that popped up question-wise. And as David already said, yeah, man, I don't charge anyone. We don't need to do the private streams, man, like one-on-one. It's like, just, guys, if you join us every freaking day, we do this live with all of our members. You literally get live help every New York session. New York's just about to open, everyone. The NQ is still bearishly confirmed. The Russell is not bearishly confirmed. It's neutral, but it looks like it's about to be bullish. It's going to be the only one that's bullish. US 30 is not bullish either. And there's New York open. Cool. US 30 is still neutral. Russell did confirm bullish. It's the only one, guys. You see how instantaneously it's already in retracement? That's why I teach you guys, like, you can't even get into the long position as soon as it's activated. You're always able to take, I can't say always. Like, you are almost always able to take advantage of retracement. So now your short, oh my God, your long idea is from right here. Cool. True Algo members, I'm not in this one because I didn't get a chance to as soon as it closed. And then I'm also just watching these, how they're finding support at the system. Both US 30, the NQ is almost there, and as is the ES. Really quickly on stocks, everybody. Tesla is failing. Apple is neutral, closed in the box right before New York open. Microsoft went beautiful. Again, Apple or Tesla did fail puts, but you can see the puts on Microsoft went fantastic. You got to be very aggressive. And then the puts pushed down on Amazon, and now it's reversing. All the stocks are pushing up. That means index futures are going to push up. That's why I show you guys the stocks on live candles. Crypto folks, Bitcoin and ETH are in, again, if you missed any of the confirmations earlier, they are still in bearish confirmations on both Bitcoin and ETH. And they're we call it a trifecta. They're both confirmed. It's almost a trifecta. Tether is still a little short. We did get a bullish confirmation on gold. Watch what I say here, everybody. This is very important. Gold is telling you to look for longs now. But look down here. Gold and silver are confluence assets. You have to have gold and silver say the same direction unless they're in a giant red or green box, and we don't have that right now. So silver is saying to go down, gold is saying to go up. I would present to you a logical fallacy if I told you it's okay to take the long idea right now on gold. That's a lie, and you're doing a disservice to your members. You know what I mean? It doesn't, so I can't have that on there because silver is telling you to look for shorts or to be neutral. Therefore, you can't do anything on gold, even if gold looks great. Oil is also neutral. Remember I told you guys, or if you rewind the stream all the way back to like the first 10 minutes, I told you that it's going to be very hard to take a new idea on oil. We had the long play out, but I said it's going to be difficult for it to close in this little open area. You got to wait till oil's above 68, up there. That's the next long on oil. Stocks being very aggressive. Microsoft did put in a new low on its puts. Get back over to indexes. And now you're just in the retracement period. When's the next idea? ES is going to be longs when you close up here. And then US 30 could be longs potentially if it closes above the box as well. Remember what I said about Russell? It's going to fight this idea. Big retracement on Russell. But this might be a really good entrance down here, guys. Wait for this candle to close versus trying to fight it. But that's what I meant about always being able to take advantage of retracement. The stats take the initial position. So if you guys get that retracement period, you're talking about 3, 4, 5 R. Everyone else says that they have that type of average R position, and they're lying to you. That retracement will allow you. And again, True Algo members, listen to what I'm saying. Let this close from a live perspective. Don't fight it. Let it close and then see if the position is already going to be done or now it's going to flip and take shorts. Don't fight it. Let it close first. It's really crazy to see how much the Russell is diverging from the indexes, but the US 30 is not diverging. And sorry, I'm on the MYM. Let me get off of that real quick, guys. I apologize. True Algo, guys. There we go. It's going to be the same or roughly the same. I want to make sure there's no confusion. Again, that 45-ish handles on the NQ. It's still looking for bearish confirmation for another idea, but this is not a loss that you guys are seeing. If you feel that way, you're entitled to your opinion, but you guys can rewind the tape as well. And if the indexes can keep pushing up, guys, True Algo members, it will be quite the move that could play out for the Russell. True Algo members, make sure you guys check what I said on the Discord about the second stream today. My kids have an event, and I don't miss the events with my kids. It's one of the reasons why I took this up in the first place. So I'll do my best to check on you guys later, but I won't be on for that second time today. Just this initial stream for like an hour and a half. Russell's holding the retracement period really well. Don't want to freak you guys out. Look, I keep saying that. This is the average move on the Russell. Look at the wick. You guys see the wick down here where that freaks you out? Reminder, this asset has a 69% win rate. That means there's a 31% chance you'll close here. Notice that we wick it, but this is why we tell you guys when you're seeing live candles moving, this is why back testing doesn't work, is because you don't know what to do in a live situation. And when you back test, you don't feel what this candle does, but you guys watched it happen. And so like, this is what the move looks like. But if you took advantage of retracement and you guys saw instantaneously the candle sold off, therefore this is more likely your entrance. And now look, remember what I said? If you can get in at retracement points ever, remember I said to let the candle close, but I'm just giving an example. If you get into retracement, drawdown against the original position, it almost always flips the asset to a 3R. And you can see that right here. The win rate doesn't change whether you got in retracement or not. because the win rate's from the initial close. If you get into retracement, you're just improving the position in your favor. But again, if you didn't take that idea, there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm going to get this out of the way now. Remember what I said earlier? You can back the tape if you think I'm lying. There is a potential that if NQ can close above or ES closes above, we will have long ideas. I have to leave as soon as that candle closes, everybody, so I'm not late. And then True Algo members, I'll do my best to check on you guys a little bit later. Ifran's asking, can you give me an asset, Ifran, and I can show you which asset. I know you were talking about, what was it, gold earlier? If you look over here on US 30 in the Russell, it says solo asset. So like those assets don't need confluence. We also give you the list of like what requires confluence or not. And Deke, you are right. Gold is bullish, but you can't take the idea using the stats because silver is stuck in the box. So I can't tell you that I took the idea. That would be a lie. Ugh, excuse me. You see that big sell-off. If any of you guys chase those long ideas on the NQ and the ES, look what happened. You have to wait with our system. Think about every retail trader who's like, they waited a little bit. And look, that's, I feel bad, man. Like, it's 75 handles against you. If you just wait for our system to close, you don't go underwater 75 handles. Man, poor, sucks. It sucks for them. It doesn't suck for our system. Our members, no, they don't long that. But you are so used to watching candles leave without you that you jump in and then you get punished. Ugh. That Russell's going to keep struggling because of that push down from the other indexes, guys. Apple's going parabolic. So is Tesla. Amazon hasn't made up its mind. It's got wicks on both sides. Check NVIDIA real fast. Huge retracement on NVIDIA, but NVIDIA is still confirmed bearish. And then you got Apple fighting and Tesla fighting all the bearishness that they want to push up. Excuse me. All that neutralness just kicking. And so, Shaw, you're asking about like how to build confluence. I can show you real quick, real easy. So if you guys can just, I hope it doesn't go super slow. Right here. Last time, remember, TradingView got really slow. So like, how do you use confluence assets with our system in the strategy? Just so you see it doesn't change. Wait for the boxes to load and then focus right here, Shaw or anybody else. You'll see that obviously these are bearish candles, so you're looking for reasons to short, but you have to wait for it to close. I might have broke it, so just give me a second. God, TradingView is so slow. There we go. So you can see right here, gold is literally now looking for a short opportunity, but you can't short. I mean, you can short it technically but I don't want to cause confusion. We'll just say that you're in this box and I don't want you to get lost. So you're waiting for silver to now also close below the box. And there's the close below the box. So now both on gold and silver, you can open a short opportunity. This is the average move on gold. And then this is the average move on silver. You had to wait till they both cleared that box. They don't have to clear it on the identical candle. So this is what you're looking for to happen on the next candle. And then the retracement on gold on average is 20. So you're looking for 20 ticks against you and to do something like this and still get to the average win, which is a $9.50 move. There's the retracement. Notice that it didn't close above the box. And reminder, 77% win rate. There's a 23% chance you'll ever close a candle up there against you. And you use that in your favor. And then that's where you could have gotten into a second position and boom. Everyone thinks 30 minutes takes a long time. It's going to take hours to take profit. And then just like that, there you go. It literally took 1 hour for the position to go exactly where you wanted. And during that hour, you could take advantage of the retracement right there. Again, to add into your position correctly. Don't take your full position here, guys, like you do on your prop firms. Save some for retracement. There's a reason why prop firms put out a rule last year that they don't want people to DCA because they don't want people to improve their position against them because they take the opposite trades of you, if they even trade at all. Again, if you know that you're members of a prop firm, Again, I'm not trying to crap on prop firms. If that's your way out, I'm happy for you. Just don't let them decide your rules. If you know that 95% of your traders lose on a prop firm, then just take the opposite trades and now you win 95% of the time. That's why they don't let you trade during news events, because their system can get destroyed. That's why they close you out. And then also a lot of them close you out overnight, the overnight sessions and stuff. We are 4 minutes from this close. If you guys look at US 30 right, NQ center, ES left, there's a potential you're going to have a long position. And then True Algo members, we call this a trifecta, when all three of them, the triple, are going to confirm the same direction. Russell is crazy volatility. Like, look, I know it's stressful, guys. And this is what I mean by, guys, back testing does nothing. It builds confidence, right? And then you guys get on live candles. And my question is, can you handle that? These are hold on, where are we at? There we go. I'm laughing because these are 1 minute candles. When you guys backtest, that's what happens in live situations. But when you backtest, it doesn't feel like that. Yet people tell you to backtest and journal like that's going to fix anything. It fixes nothing. This is why we teach you 15-minute time frames on index futures. Your stop loss, 31% chance you will ever close below the stop. And now you take advantage of retracement. And now in a live situation, the Russell's now up. And everyone else is going to tell you it doesn't work. You're going to tell me it doesn't work because you're emotional. We treat our members and try to make them mechanical. That's the difference. So watch Russell become a win. But I am only trying to get a $9.20 move from here. If you got in at retracement, you're talking about a $12 to $13 move on Russell. That's tremendous. And by the way, there's the 50% average. True Algo members, teach everybody. What's a good thing to do if you're scared of volatility? What can you do to your stop now? What do you do? And watch their answers in chat. I know you guys keep asking for gold. Gold hasn't changed. Gold, as Zip just told you, it is 17 minutes from a close. There's zero reason to update gold because you can't chase it. You literally present a logical fallacy. And then you can see Russell, again, the volatility is insane on the 1 minute as it retraces all the way back to the initial entrance. Zip, you're hilarious, bud. Hold on, I'm still on replay now. I'm like, why does gold look so weird? There we go. And again, as Zip's telling you, and Zip's one of our long-term members, look at it. Wait till the box loads and look where the wick is. It's crazy. Like how accurate the system is at helping you from not chasing things. Again, retail traders chase the color of the candle. And look, you can see stuck. Longs are above here. Silver canceled out the idea, so you got to keep waiting. It is unfortunate, but that's what it is. Crypto, it's running really far against you. Stocks, Amazon, Nvidia continue to keep being, everything is being very aggressive. And then True Algo members, really quick, QQQ is at my level. And it's pushing up bullish. That means this might be one of the best longs of the year leading into next week. And you guys we can all rewind the tape because this will be the very end of the stream. If we hold this level, and I'm looking at it, QQQ right now is 490.4. If we hold this, we will look for literally all-time highs over the next couple of weeks, which people won't be ready for. Everyone is bearish right now. You just have to hold my QQQ level. Everything is going to be bullish, True Algo members. These things are going to fly because we're back above that level. I'm watching it. Keep that in mind, okay? Look at the Russell. It's, again, just a second ago, put in another high right here. God, why does it keep rewinding so far back? New high on the Russell on the 1 minute. If you're going to play in the volatility, you got to be ready for it, guys. But, man, the QQQ. I know I keep saying that. True Algo members, you know I keep talking to you guys about it. So, Riley, and I have to leave here now, guys, but I'll answer his question really fast. NQ and ES. Riley, look down here, bud. Right here. Everybody watching, ES and NQ are confluence. That means you use them together. We are in a bullish confirmation, guys. Let me move this up. On everything. ES, NQ, US 30, all in a bullish confirmation. And then Riley, down here, you see how they say confluence asset? But look at US 30, right side of your screen. Solo asset. So you don't have to build confluence for US 30. You can trade it by itself. Same thing with Russell. The Russell is a solo asset right here on the right side of your screen. The Nikkei is also a solo asset. I wouldn't be on the Nikkei though, guys. Like, avoid the Nikkei, especially during New York. Okay? But just focus on the index futures. US 30 is already gone. Hold on, not 50% of the move. It's close. I might have actually hit 50% already. There's US 30 live. 63% win rate. Remember, there's less than a 37% chance you'll be stopped out here. And there's US 30 live. Again, you can call it off. It's BS, guys. There you go. You just got to be patient. Wait for our strategy to develop. The play gets confirmed, and there you go. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And there's no close on any other. There's no commodity. There's no Bitcoin play. There's no Forex play. It's just the index futures. Here comes US 30 live. Watch it. Watch right side of my screen as I show you the average move on the NQ, so you don't have to calculate it yourself. And this is the average move on the ES. Notice we don't change time frames. We don't change strategies. I told you you could do nothing down here because we hit both boxes. And there's True Algo live. No BS. Nothing. And by the way, the Russell almost fully played out the average. Again, we're trying to get a $9.20 move. Currently, if you got in with no retracement, it's a $7.40 move on the Russell. Oh, I have to go. I have to go. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Come on, let's go. It's one tick. Come on. Whatever. I appreciate you guys. What a stream. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Let's go.